Oh, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ooh.
Cognition low. Power low.
Open. I live! Hooray! Okay. Well, right. So disappointed I managed to avoid dying. Right, okay, so let's actually start this thing properly then. Hello there everyone, this is I Am Mark III. Welcome back to Stationeers. Are you ready to be harvested? You are ready to be harvested. Okay. Welcome back to Stationeers, where I have just made it back to base with a completely pressurized waste tank. Let's empty that out. There we go. So yeah, I almost died to a waste tank being full. There we go. So yes, sadly, this skull over here is by itself for the time being. I'll put it there. Because, yeah, I don't want to merge them because they'll probably combine their thing. Actually, I do need to cook one as well because I'm low. You know, that's how I start these episodes, isn't it? I do the food thing and the water thing, and then, hey, welcome to Stationeers.
Hydration critical.
I am aware. Well, yes, welcome back, welcome back. I've just been out on a bit of a mining trip, so that's why I'm a bit low on oxygen and power and all that stuff. Though I do need to try and sort out a system to better cope with my waste tank, because there is a, well, like last time, we are dealing with a bit of a pressure situation. Let's pop you in there. Let's swap out the primary power for that one. Right, so I say we've got a bit of a pressure situation. It's gone down slightly because I've filtered using the portable filter over here. That's why there was a pollutant scrubber in there, pollutant filter. But this place was actually getting kind of overpressurized. It was at 140 before I went out mining and ran the filters and things. It's 126 right now. And after looking it up, apparently the iron walls and things start creaking at 150, but if they hit 200, then they overpressurize and rupture. So that's probably what happened. Well, part of what happened when the explosion went off. Though, again, there is still debate about the explosion. So how realistic it's all modeled, don't know. Let's just swap my backpack back out. Yes, that is something new. Don't worry, I'll say that in a moment. I'm just rearranging my thing back to where it was. I'm thinking of having like the pill live in my jetpack inventory rather than deal with having to swap it around constantly. 28 degrees. I want to run my cooling for a little bit. There we go. Right. So, have you ever stands by the point that the explosion was very oversized? And honestly, I don't know. I think it's like pressure difference causes that, as what I was trying to say last time. The outside pressure is like 1 kilopascal, which is 1/100th of a normal atmosphere. This is only like 1.2 since 100 kilopascals is a standard. I think I got mixed between kilo and megapascals again last time as well, but let's not go into that one. So yeah, I think maybe the explosion has been over exaggerated just to make it a bit more of a hazard. Sometimes gameplay balance trumps realism, and we know this game is not 100% realistic anyway. Oh, that was a big explosion though. So yeah, the speed of the shockwaves, yeah, that definitely tied to that. But how much damage it did, who knows? I don't know. Anyway, I almost died. Was it worth it? I think so, considering I've just come back with this mining backpack I put together in the tool forge. I mean, I couldn't upgrade the tool forge, but I have brought back all this stuff in a new mining backpack. So I'm carrying more materials than I used to be able to, which is always nice. Including in that list is some nickel and a tiny bit of silver, which we need nickel and silver for the Constantine and Electrum for doing some upgrades and things. But yes, moving on. So we're going to have to smelt that up at some point today. Overall plan though for this one is going to be pop you in there, and let's actually head back outside where all the stuff is. I need to replace my filters as well. Oh, that nitrogen filter's about to die. I'll probably do refill my oxygen tank too, actually. Oh, well, it's a good thing I got iron, because one of the reasons I went out is I ran out of iron. I actually basically ran out of iron because I was cooking up large numbers of wall kits and sheets and things so that I can actually properly enclose everything and try to keep it running. But anyway, most of Happy April's comment last time was dealing with... I picked up some ore just for this. That's nitrous, that's nice. I think the last oxides I've got is in my mining belt, actually. Which is somewhere. No, that's my tool belt. I'm still wearing my mining belt. What am I on about? Yeah, there we go. I've got a sack of 50 in that, though I do have the tank over there, so I will actually throw that into there. But I do need to kind of get a filter system sorted out as well. Like, I can't just keep crushing ice down to oxygen and nitrogen. You're at 9, you're at 8. That's all good. Okay, you're all good. You're all good. So I need to do filters. I need to do something to bleed off pressure properly. I need to recycle things. But for now, walls, because solar panels. So anyway, let's actually go ahead and get back to the comment from last time from Happy Hafer, which is those heavy solar panels need electrum and astraloy? Well, wait, astraloy? Hang on. Astraloy? Do they need astraloy? Kit, heavy solar... So they do! Don't know if I'm going to be able to do that. Hang on. Astraloy produced in this requires copper, steel, and cobalt. Actually, I came across some cobalt while I was out mining, but my air tank was almost full, so I ran past it. There is cobalt relatively nearby, so I can get that, but I do need the advanced furnace. I can't do it in this basic one. And the advanced furnace requires electrum, solder, steel, so actually that needs some of the materials I need to put together anyway to make an advanced furnace. Moving on. Okay, I'm sorry. You saw nothing. I'm kind of distractible a bit this last week, so it's kind of like... Let's actually start processing some of this iron, though, if we can. So, continuing. Electrum should not be hard to get, just alloy of gold and silver. So, yeah, I've got that, except I've only got, like, the 17 silver. That's all I found, and that was with a train's kind of trying to help me figure it out as well, so it's like... Yup. So, I don't know where more silver is. I might need better scanners to try and find that stuff more reliably. You've gold, silver, you found this mining trip. Oh yeah, I already had that silver, sorry. I get slightly distracted. Asteroid is a bit hard to make. These materials are the same as in real life. Nickel, chromium, cobalt, molybdenum alloy. Substantial additions like of aluminium and titanium. According to Google, half the materials you need you probably don't have. I think that's also the whole... This game is slightly simplified as well, bits as well, but I've got most of the stuff I need. Kinda. Let's see if we can cook up some electrum. I think it's electrum I've got more supplies for at the moment. Electrum ingot can be produced using half and half. Yep, that's the one that needs the silver. 600k and 800 kilopascals. I have got both of those. Okay, I just need to match it so I don't accidentally contaminate stuff. So... that's half. There we go, there's the 50-50 mix we need. We will make ourselves our first bit of electrum, ideally. $600k to 100k, 800 to 2.4 mega. I'm at 10.5 mega. Okay, I'm way over pressure apparently. Release the hot gas straight in my face. There we go. I keep building up way too much pressure in this thing. And no, it's not bleed through, by the way, because that mixer only lets stuff through when it's powered on. So it's not that. It's just literally pressure keeps building up. I really should try to get to an advanced furnace. I don't know where I saw it, but I do know a better way to regulate the pressure and temperature of an advanced one without having to keep burning so much fuel every time I want to raise the temperature up. Hey, there it is. And let's be fair, I've been pressurizing this thing up to like 5 megapascals or so every time, so it's just like... ta-da! We have ourselves 34 electrum. Is that even enough to be useful? I should have asked that before I did it. Actually, yes. Only a small amount of electrum is required. Wait, no. Advanced furnace requires a tier 2 printer. That's 15. What I want is the mod. Manufacturer's tier 1. Where is it? Okay, sorry, I took a minute to look. I have just enough electrum to make a tier 2 electronics fab and to make a tier 2 next tier furnace as well. I should also make, I can make some Constantine, it's 0.5 nickel and copper, so I can make a decent chunk of that. Which I need as well, plus the solder I've already got, so yeah, that's okay. So, it is a mixture of copper and nickel, straight up. We're probably off on the pressure or something though, so that's very handy having the Wikipedia built into it. 100k and 20 megapascal. All the pressure I dumped, I now need to rebuild to get this. Okay. Anyway, yeah, mentioning the whole heavy solids though, I think I might want to repurpose the existing solids, but I also want to enclose the solids as well, because that's the vulnerable part that keeps getting bashed around whenever a storm rolls through. And the more solids I do, the harder it's going to be to sort that out. So it's just like I need to try and figure that out. I think I still need more. Uh, 20. Oh wow. Actually, how dangerous is this? What's the maximum pressure on this thing? I feel like I should probably check. Maximum pressure? Maximum pressure. Doesn't say. I am somewhat concerned by this. You know what I went and forgot? I went and forgot the blooming nitrogen filter. Wait, no, it's not in here, is it? It's in... Isn't it in you? No, what am I doing? I need to hurry up before I pass out. Filter for nitrogen gas, please, and thank you. I swear, that's twice gas mixtures have tried to kill me today. There we go. I should probably also replace that CO2 filter while I'm at it. And yes, I did leave the pressurizing furnace unattended. I think I turned off the valve before I came over here. I just got the warning and ran though, so it's, you know, I think I did. Not completely sure. Okay, let's go back and see what's yeah. It's not blown up. That's promising. Okay, that was a slight concern there. Okay, so these pipes can actually take a maximum of 60 megapascals. I should have, because I remember 10 megapascals or something. But that was just the canisters, wasn't it? No, not K9. Canister. Regular canister was... yeah, 10 megapascals. Okay, gotta keep those figures corrected in my mind. Though that said, this is taking its time to get there. On the plus side, I can actually dump more fuel mix into this to increase the pace, if I feel safe doing that. Do I feel safe doing that? Well, it will help, I guess. Where's the mining belt? Let's throw that. Oh, I've already thrown in that spare stack of. Oh, I need more oxygen ice. Gotta remember, 10 is what I can safely fill my canisters to. The pipes are rated for 60. That is taking its own sweet time. I'm going to start laying down some foundations and stuff, actually. It's like, that's going to be at it for quite a while. Right, so something I did think is maybe I should, like, you know, actually have a bit more space here to allow me to have some redundancy in this, you know. So it's like I want to actually try and make sure that I've got more room to include more solar systems as I go. That's hitting the hill there, so I will extend this way. Oh, there's something here. What are you? Nitrize. I kind of don't really need. I don't know if it. I don't think it blocks. It'll bug me if I leave it there, though, won't it? Sure, I'll leave it like that. It'll go into the atmosphere. Sure, that's the way it goes. Just got to keep going back and checking on the thing as it goes. And I think I'll remount these guys inside there, but flat, so as the sun's overhead, there's a power spike. Just for the extra charging. Yeah, I guess that'll do. 14. Still got a bit to go. Still got a bit to go. I think there's no way around it. Since I want to take up I want access to around these big ones so I can still get at all the stuff. But to do that, I'm going to need to have... well, I need this tile where this is, so I'm going to have to tear these solars down now, actually. Yeah, that's what I need. Okay, solars. Oopsie daisy. I also need to work out... well, the question is, how airtight does this stuff need to be to protect it from a storm? You know? Like, does it have to be completely airtight? Just covered? I'm guessing it might have to be all airtight. Hang on, I'm missing a... oh, I'm standing there, of course. And they only stack to 5. That is slightly inconvenient. And yeah, I've left my furnace running for a whole day now, and it's like still doing its thing, trying to get up to pressure. Oh, nearly there though. Though this caused problems with stuff that needs less pressure. That's another reason to actually try and jump to the more advanced furnace, just so that I can actually better regulate the pressure. Come on, tiny bit more. Unless you're going to tell me you're over temperature, of course. "20 megapascals. Hey! Okay, and apparently we're not over temperature either, so you will make constant! Da-na-na-na! We have constant. I've already put the other stuff into the printer anyway, so that's ready to go. So we've got electrum, constant, solder, and gold in here. And the electrum mod just requires a bit of steel now. Where did I put my... There's all my steel in the auto lathe. Bosh. I think I'm going to need some more cables as well, if I'm going to be honest. I do need to kind of take care of these materials a bit better. Okay, so I can make myself a printer mod. Make just the one, and that is going to take a little bit. So let's continue on with tearing this off. Next job, pull down all the wiring. Because I'm going to recycle and reuse the wiring, of course. But though I do need to make some more wiring too. There is that. It's amazing how much cabling this place actually goes through. And I've barely built anything. All these mod devices and their cable demands. I don't know. Of course, something to keep in mind with all this is how far I'm going to weld up. Like, I know I need to make the walls solid, but if I'm going to protect them from the ravages of the Martian atmosphere, I think airtight is also going to be needed. So it's not enough to weld these up as far as I can walk on. That's actually going to require completely locking up the frames like this, which requires an additional plate each time. Though something of interest is that the actual ground does count as a barrier as far as atmospheric pressures and things is concerned. So I don't need to worry about that. As long as I don't dig down and breach the sides, things can go okay. Now I just need to scrap this one down. Okay, it's a wrench apparently. Wrench. And then, okay, wrench down to basic, then an angle grinder after that. Okay. Oh, apparently I got the wrong thing. I need frames. Quick and easy. Are you done? You are done. Okay, so got ourselves a kit. Requires screwdriver and kit. So I need to drop those for a sec. Screwdriver. Ta-da! We have ourselves a bigger printer. Now, what can we do with this shiny thing? Wait for it to load, of course. Right, okay, so we've got that. The next thing we want is the furnace. So the advanced furnace requires silicon and copper. Silicon and copper, both of which are actually stored in here. Bosh, Bosh, and make one for me. There we go. It happens we have 5 grams of gold exactly. Oh, I will tell it to cycle off that. So, making good progress as far as that's going. Let's continue with the whole power setup thing. Because I also need to work out not just getting around these things, but also a way to get into here as well. So that's something I need to keep in mind. 5 minutes back inside. Sub some water into my noisy mouth hole. There we go. Because I was dying of dehydration a bit there. Of course, got to feed my pie hole as well with ye holy
Power low.
Martian potato. Anything ready to go? Apparently you got your corn's ready to go. I think it's kind of better to, you know, actually have... You're not ready, are you? No. I prefer the potato actually. The potato fills you up a lot more, I've noticed. Also, yeah, I've got the thing out there making iron sheets, as you can probably see, so it's probably not the wisest thing to be doing. Stuff in my face in here, but there is only a certain amount of raw material available. There we go. That did the job. Let's head back out there then. Get my sheets. Because the base is coming together slowly but surely. I think I do need to smelt up more iron though. While I've got the pressure and temperature, I might as well, honestly. Oh, jeez. Well, venting some... A few seconds vented 40 megapascals. Sorry, not 40, 4 megapascals, I should say. 40, that would have been amazing. Luckily, there is actually a limit to how quickly passive vents work. But it's enough to move... Whoa, it's enough to catch me on fire. Hot gas is dangerous, who knew? It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be any flammable mix though, so I think I spontaneously combusted for a moment there. That might be a bit of a hazard, if I'm going to be honest. Put that away. And I'm doing that because I want a bit more iron, honestly. But rather than try to increase the temperature, I'm actually venting some pressure. Standing a bit further back. This isn't safe at all, really. So I'm kind of impressed that I started to ignite, though. That was unexpected. That's 3 times this game has tried to kill me in this episode. Now, unfortunately, that's also the last of the iron ore I brought back as well, so I've already burned through it. Basically all of it, doing what I'm doing. But what I want is a set of stairs now. Why? Because this side has got a bit of a hill on it. So it needs a moment. Also, I'm not sure if I have enough iron sheets. I do have the advanced furnace kit. I need steel for the big tank though. I'm wondering if I should upgrade that in this episode. But as you can see, work on this section is going well. I've also got a way in, kind of prepared as well. Just to turn you off now. Thank you for the kit. Swapping my iron sheet stack and welding torch so I can show you what I've done. Not quite dug it all out, I must say. But, as you see, I've actually installed a ladder. Which let me climb up here. And then this is going to be my access point through into the actual solar area itself. And I've also, as you can see, I've dug out enough to lay in an extra step behind here as well. So this is going to be how I get around to access the different bits on it. Welding torch. Oh. Oh no. Welding torch is out. That's bad. That is very bad. Okay, so apparently I've used up all my welding torch fuel. How do I run that? because I don't think I have enough stuff powered by a single fuel canister, and I guess that's the same. That's the same stuff as that. Okay, so that means I need to get a tank filler, which should be in this one. I left you on. Turn you off. A tank filler on that line over there. Do not look. Do not look upon this abomination. 'Tis ugly. Did I leave the drill on? No, I did not. It is just kind of low on battery, I think. Okay, right, so fuel mix. That took 4 kilopascals. Important to note the furnace is 10 megapascals, so what it pulls in from the pipe doesn't actually count onto there. So, oh hi, I haven't you in a while. Okay, right, that's working again. Sadly though, this is a storm without the defense actually being ready, so the solar panels are going to take damage. And since I put down the basic solars, that's going to be all the panels. Luckily it didn't happen while anything was being built, so there is that. And yeah, I built enough floor grating kits to actually finish the floor inside in here as well, so it's like it's going to be looking better than it was. Though sadly, floor kits only stacked like 10 per stack, so that's a bit bad. Anyway, nothing I can do about this one, so I'm going to have to just like keep on going and try to prepare for the next one. Okay, that should just about do it. Just a little bit more. Your intake is no, not the batch writer. They're not connected. Should be connected. It is connected. Okay. Something I did by accident is I accidentally buried the daylight sensor, so I'm having to lay that in now. For some reason, not picking it up. Unless I'm doing the wrong thing. Logic reader, vertical, right. Hang on, I need to find that again. Excuse me a second. I do not know why this is not working. It should be. It's connected. Oh. Why were there 2 missing cable there? Did I just not finish the cable? I might have just not finished the cable. There it is. Daylight center now connects. And the output is set to turn you back off. Horizontal. Outputs vertical. There they go. Okay. Whoops, that was a bit of a faff, but okay.
Hazard caution.
So, last thing I'm going to do, because this last update, I've actually got the daylight sensor wire back in properly. I built the glass box version 2, basically. So this thing is fully covered, it should be. It certainly took a while and more resources than I gathered, and I gathered a fair chunk. But, well, apart from the fact that I've not welded all the floors inside, which I think I'm going to anyway, just so it closes up, fully glassed and closed. It can take another 2 rows of these, plus some more basic ones as well to fill it out to get more power going as well. As long as I'm careful not to overload that cable. Also included is a access door on this upper level as well, so that we can get in and out from the hillside if we want to. And then that just goes straight through to this ladder, which I might rotate as well, because when I go on it, it snaps around, you see, like that. So I'm thinking maybe you put it in that wall there would be a bit better. But then, of course, the power and the logic system you've already seen, and a door to keep it safe from down here as well. So, the Mark II glass box has been installed. And with that, I'm really out of time. This took like an hour longer than I had allowed for it, really. So I've got other things I need to be going off and doing. So, yeah. I made some good progress, though. Because it was taking quite a while to finish these, to repair these solars after the storms came through. So just being rid of that is very much an improvement. Next time, though, we'll move on to getting the advanced furnace and also protecting the rest of our machinery from having stuff blow away in the storms, which I think will just improve our productivity overall. Excuse me, my throat is drying up badly. Well, yes, until next time, though, this has been I'm Mark III. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. I built a bigger box, and I am happy with that. Yeah. Feel free to like, share, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Helps out me, helps our channel, gives me those virtual headbats I so crave, and teaches me more about this game and things you might like me to do and all that stuff. I am trading off a little bit badly, so we'll end it there. Yes, end it there. I've been kind of weird of late. But yeah, see you all later.